Alright, guys, so I'm gonna let you all know right now some other things I've heard. I've definitely heard comments from Sully and John and Etika about some of the pictures that are gonna be coming out soon. And yeah, John gave me that advice when I was at Matt's house. When I was at Matt's house, we were going to record the Kirby game for the Switch. Didn't work out, but that's when it occurred. I was asking John for advice because I didn't know what to do. Then he was like, just do it, nigga. Everybody does that shit. Trying to encourage me to do something illegal, with someone. I was just like, nah, I ain't doing that shit, bro. Like, forget what other people think. Because he was like, dang, bro, who is, he was like, better get on that. Yeah, I'm like laughing because, it's kind of like uncomfortable. And I just remember like his expressions and whatnot. It's crazy. That's how this dude is, though. But yeah, he's going to probably flip the script, be like, what? Because I told him on the phone. Like, I think like one of the last few times I talked to him, it's just like, dude, you're talking about Rodri right now because you're like, oh yeah, Rodri says he doesn't give a fuck and all that stuff. I'm just thinking, like, dude, you always liked hanging out with them, like, and you tried to convince me that everything was good, like him and Sully. And then over time, I thought, okay, maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe it isn't everything because these guys are saying this. But then they flipped. You see how they flipped on him, bro? Y'all gonna see that shit, bro. They flipped on Rodri, bro. But they knew he would say that shit all the time, man, supposedly. I didn't know about the stuff with the. Yeah, I don't feel like I remember that, but I know some. I had heard some other stuff because he called me a fucking Jew and all that stuff, and saying all sorts of fucked up stuff. But Sully probably thought that shit was funny because he said some stuff about. He said some anti-Semitic remarks. His brothers know about it, talking about uh, like Hitler and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, you know, one point I thought was, I guess, jokes, because that's all these people do, just jokes. It's all a joke, nigger. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, and then you want to be like, oh, I can be so cruel about this situation, nigga. I learned from you, Sully. Like, Sully, you've always been like this narcissist, bro, like all the time. I could pull way more girls than all y'all combined. So what the fuck, bro? Like, ain't nobody ever say that to you. But like, dude, that's the thing. His brothers know about it, with the abuse with his wife. John has always been scared shitless, but then he's probably flipping the script because he wants to save his own ass too and whatnot. But John, I just want you to know so that this is on your conscience whenever things go down, bro. Because this is like some 13 Reasons Why shit, bro. This for real. Because these people are snakes. They're going to flip. I know it. I mean, basically, autism for me, it's like living a life without a script. And I learned a lot from a lot of these people, being surrounded by these people. I think I talked to Sully when I was like 15, something like that. Yeah, like 15 or 16 when he made that cum Armani picture of me with cum all over my face in the bathroom when I was like 15 or 16. Yeah, Sully did that shit. And then, I just started the toxic cycle of me thinking that, okay, since everybody's joking about this, it's got to be a joke and all that stuff, now I can just joke about whatever. Because everybody was joking about everything, supposedly, and it didn't matter if it offended someone. Like, even if it offended me, it's like, like, get used to it or whatever. It's the internet and all that shit. That's how it's taught. But yeah, anyways, I'm getting off topic here. Autistic symptoms. Y'all should really watch all those videos on the playlist in order to understand that shit. Because, you're probably thinking, oh, listen to this dude. He's all articulate and whatnot. Yeah, because I was raised to be that way. My mom was a female narcissist. So I've always attracted female narcissists like Katie. Probably my ex. I don't know. Everybody's got some narcissistic traits. I definitely have picked up some from being surrounded by that and doing some things that can come off that way, but you know it's Asperger's. It's been a lot of mix-ups, but then actually it's not even called Asperger's. It's called autism spectrum disorder because it's a big spectrum. But anyways, see, they're getting off topic again. This is how my videos were. My videos, man, people, y'all saw, man, like my videos, I would have the same issues. I would have problems figuring out a fucking Kirby puzzle, bro. Like, that's because I had problems with school. and whatnot. I didn't get past 10th grade, but anyways. All right, so John, like I was saying, you give me that advice. You give me that advice that was like, just do it, nigga. Everybody does it. Like it being illegal and all that shit. Pretended that it was me who said it, told Etika, and he couldn't stand me. Supposedly. I mean, he never responded back to me. I don't know. But, he said something, and I'm just like, dang, so this is how he would react to John. Because whenever I told Edka about other people, he would sometimes listen, but then sometimes he would get, like people would twist the narrative. And that's probably what Sully did. I'm starting to realize that. It's probably what the fuck was going on. That's what Sully was doing. Anyways, though. Yeah, that's what that shit was. Yeah, I told him, and it was just basically what you said. Because I told you when we were at Matt's, I was like, I don't want to do that. So then you gave me advice for how to do it another way. But you gave me the wrong advice still, dude. But it seems like you've been doing this for a while anyway. So I mean, you're just gonna act like you've never done it. And I appreciate you being honest about the other people like Sully and them, but you know, never been honest about even Christine putting the blood on the wall, man, like a witch or something, But I'm gonna tell you all right now, symbolism. There's a lot of symbolism. Some of these things that we do just to like fit in or whatever, like hand signs and all that stuff that we see the rappers doing and everything. Well, those hand signs or symbols all have reference to something. Y'all got to watch another playlist too, because it's going to expose a lot of stuff, man. If y'all are upset at me, then y'all got to be upset at Etika too, because he gave me some of that advice as well when I was at Sonic Boom. And, at the time, I think I was 18, so something like that. I was young. So, anyways, though. Yeah, John, just remember that because I know you're going to lie. And that's what I meant by I took the fall for you because I didn't get to say goodbye to Etika. If he had known it was you instead of me, he probably wouldn't have said anything to you in the goodbye video. So there you go. Bye.